fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here for an unboxing today of a new to me company. I'm gonna try and fit this in between all of the noise. It's summer, so people are out mowing their lawn, driving their very loud cars, and the people across the street from me had a children's birthday party yesterday, and they rented a bouncy house, and so whoever they rented it from is over there now deflating it and picking it all up and everything. So if any external noise comes through, I apologize. So let me get this unwrapped. I decided I was going to go ahead and unbox this one because it actually just came in like a cardboard box. It wasn't like a box within a box like you get with Diamond Art Club or whatever. So I wanted to unbox this one, and then I'm going to find maybe something a little bit smaller to box it into for travel. Or maybe if I like it enough, this will be the next one that I do. We'll see. Let me kind of unwrap the bubble wrap and I will be right back. So as some of you may already recognize, this is an order from Sephina. So I gotta say, I like the packaging. I kind of had wished that it came in a box like most of the kits that you get do, but this is cute. I like the little diamonds here on the end of the bag. And it is like a little branded Sephina bag, and it says Sephina on the ribbon as well, the little tie ribbon. So what I ordered is Bubblegum Girl. It's 60 by 60, 45 colors, 4 ABs, 5 crystals. And as someone recently pointed out, I like really colorful kits, and this one was just really appealing. I hadn't ordered anything from Sephina before because I wasn't sure. They always do some kind of frame around the edges that you diamond paint, and I just am not always a fan of that. Like, I just want the image itself. I don't need any extra stuff. So let's see what it looks like. So we've got these cute little fancy hair tie here. We get an image of the kit. Let me unroll this, let the canvas relax a bit, and then we'll look at the stickers if they're included. I don't know if I'm going to get a sticker or an inventory sheet. We'll see. And then we'll look at the canvas, and then we'll look at the drills. Okay, so there was an envelope that came with my invoice, and then it came as well with all of these other pieces of paperwork. Drill field is clear with no visible issues. Glad that they took the time to do that. Then it gives you a certificate of authenticity showing you that the image is licensed and how, which is cool. I've never seen anyone do that before, so that's interesting. And then we do have an inventory sheet. Again, it's 60 by 60, so it lists here 24 by 24, 45 colors, 5 ABs, 5 crystals. The canvas is no fray edges with poured glue, and it says the diamonds are resin. So let's see what we get. Now, the first thing that I noticed was I ordered this with no toolkit, and I got one anyway. I'm just trying to cut down on the amount of stuff that I have. I have plenty of tools, so I don't need a toolkit. So it's a pretty standard one. You get the boat, some wax, some baggies, the pink pin, and some tweezers. I'm not going to get this all out, but I specifically ordered it with no toolkit because I don't need one. So here you can see we've got all of our drills. This is a round kit, and we do get stickers. So I do appreciate that. Now, these are very big stickers, so what I'm probably going to end up doing is cutting these down somehow. Some of these down here, it looks like they're almost at the bottom of where they're printed, but then up here at the top, they're kind of in the middle. It doesn't look like there's any easy way to cut it down necessarily, because I think these are going to be even too big for my bottle kits, so that's going to make kitting up interesting. I suppose I could do it in Elizabeth Ward's, but I would want to use all the very large containers, and I'm going to bet some of these I don't have enough drills that I would want to use the larger containers anyway. So yeah, I'm probably just going to end up kind of cutting these out with scissors to a size that will either fit on my bottle cases or on my Elizabeth Ward's. Most of them look like they're kind of printed at the bottom, so that should be simple enough. Like, I would just cut right above here and use the bottom half of the sticker and throw the top half away. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are all the corresponding numbers for symbols, which is nice. I hate it when they do things like number 2 is number 4 and mix it all up. Then we have all of our alphabet here. Doesn't look like we have anything that's going to be confusing. We have P but no R, and there's a 5, but I don't see an S, so that's good. And then we get into our other symbols here. Yeah, everything looks nice and clear, and we've got the 5 crystals here at the end, and then we've got these 5 crystals, or 5 ABs here. Let me grab the canvas and see what it looks like. So here's the canvas. You can see it is scalloped with the little cuts here so that it won't fray. It is a soft lint canvas. On the front here, we've got all of their socials. Bella Sephina, Bubblegum Girl is the name of the canvas. We've got their little logo here. There's a schematic on both sides, and then over here we've got the thumbnail of the image. Oh, you guys can't quite see that. There's the thumbnail. And then down at the bottom here, it says, designed by Bella Sephina with licensed digital artwork, and their little tagline, paint your world beautiful. And then all around the edges of the canvas, we've got like this little pattern scallops. Now, looking at it, you can see what I mean here. This section right here is like a little frame that goes all the way around the canvas. I don't know if I feel like that's necessary. I know it's a thing that this company does, but I kind of just want the image itself. So I don't even know if I'm going to diamond paint that. I might just cover it up and just diamond paint the inside of the frame here. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. I might do these 2 lines, but that's a lot of multi-placing, which seems boring. And this is a lot of confetti that I don't need anyway. So I may change that up. So this is supposed to be 60 by 60. So let's measure and see. And I'm going to measure from the whole drill field, including the frame, because I'm assuming that's 60 this way. So if I don't do the frame and I just do from edge to edge, that's going to be about 56. It does measure 60. Let's see what it measures this way. Again, from the edge of the frame to the edge of the frame, I'm getting, that looks like 59 and a half, so almost 60. But again, if I just do it for the image itself and don't include the frame, that is right at 55. Yeah, I'm leaning pretty hard towards just, I don't even know, do I want to crop that before? I might crop off the brown before I start diamond painting, just so I have an edge that I could washi tape, even though I'm not going to diamond paint this kind of purple color here for the frame. Or maybe I should. Nah, that's going to save me time. I don't think it's necessary to do the frame like that. So I wonder what kind of colors, like are the colors only going to be that are in this frame out here are only going to be there? I can already see these 2 purple lines are elsewhere in the kit, but I'm looking for this one symbol. Is that somewhere else? There's definitely a couple of symbols in this outside that I think are going to be the crystals that are not used in the actual picture itself. So I'm going to save myself some drills, which means I'll have some extras, so that's cool. It is nice and sticky. It is poured glue. I'll take some B-roll so you guys can see this, but again, really drawn to this one because it's so nice and colorful. We've got this lovely lady here with her big kind of multicolored bubblegum bubble. That sounds weird to say, bubblegum bubble. But this kind of rainbow hair. She's got like a big butterfly / bow. She's wearing this big pendant. And then she has on this kind of bright green shirt. So lots of colors. And it looks like it's going to be a nice mix of multi-placing and confetti. Lots of confetti in her hair, mixed with multi-placing on her skin, of course. And then the background looks like there's some nice multi-placing, a few things of color blocking. So a good mix that I like, mostly confetti, but with some small places of color blocking. I don't mind a ton of color blocking, but not a huge fan of it, which is why I don't really want to do the frame. I'm pretty happy with this. All the symbols look nice and clear. Doesn't look like I'm going to have trouble telling anything apart. It does have guide circles, which is not my favorite thing, but that does help people who are new to this, so I'll live with it. Okay, let me grab the drills and we'll look at those. 45 colors, and they come in these big sleeves, which is good. This is how I prefer to get them. So We've got like a kind of paler orange, an orange, a light blue, kind of a sea green, a light green, a very dark blue. Then we've got two shades of brown, kind of a caramel brown, and then this one is more of an orangish brown. And then we've got like a mulberry color and a very, very dark kind of royal blue. In our second sleeve, we've got some more blue, a blue, and then a darker blue. We've got a very pale mint green. We've got a couple of shades of yellow, a pale yellow, and a yellow, a bright orange, kind of a magenta, two bags of this green, which I'm going to assume is probably her shirt, and then a bag of a darker green. In this sleeve, we've got like a dark red. We've got two shades of kind of a slate blue. This one is slightly lighter than this one. We've got a lavender, a tan, a dark purple, a lilac. Then we've got various shades of red, kind of a watermelon, and then a slightly lighter watermelon, a red, a bright orange, and a very dark green. And then our last sleeve here has all of our ABs and crystals. So we've got a dark purple, a darker peach, a very dark reddish brown, and then we've got some ABs here. We've got like a minty green AB, kind of a sea green, slightly turquoise AB, a yellow AB, a peach AB, and a white AB. And then we get into all of our crystals. We've got like a dark orange. We've got a very dark brown, kind of a gold, a yellow, and then some clear. Now, I don't know how much of the actual crystals I'm going to use, like I said, because I think most of them are in this outside frame. There's a couple, I think, like the clear ones that might get used in a couple of places. Nope, that's an AB. I thought that was a crystal, but no. I think most of these are going to be in this outside, and I'm not going to use those, but we'll see what happens. So before we move on, let's look at where the ABs are going to go on the canvas. And we'll see if I can find any of these crystals that are in the canvas itself. After fighting with the drills, I finally got them all back in the package. So we've got 5 ABs. We've got a kind of a greenish, light greenish AB, and it goes here on her bubble gum in several places. We've got another kind of green AB, that is her eyes. We've got a yellow AB, which is highlights in her hair in various places. We've got kind of a peachy AB, which is here on her nose, in her eyes, some highlights on her skin. And then we've got the white AB, which goes here on her cheek, and then there's some down here kind of around her neck. The crystals, in looking at all the symbols, I'm finding that all of the crystals, like I said, are in this outside kind of frame here, which actually makes me really happy because I've done kits where crystals get incorporated, and in my experience, the crystals / rhinestones, whatever you want to call them, the backs of them are just slightly bigger than all of the rest of the round drills, so it makes it hard to get everything kind of seated correctly and evenly. So I'm actually really glad that they're only in this outside frame that I think I'm just going to cover up with washi and skip it. That's going to save me time. I can use the drills on something else, or I can give them away to someone. That means I can just frame the image itself. I may leave the washi over these kind of 2 purple lines here, but I could cut off everything else if I need to fit it in a frame. I'm actually super excited about this one. I'm actually glad to know that all of the crystals are in this outside thing that I'm probably not going to do. And I'm really happy with how colorful it looks. So excited for this one. Now, I probably won't do this one until after the move, but I wanted to get it open and look at it and kind of decide what I wanted to do with it. Because like I said, it just came in a big cardboard box. It does have the bag, so I'll probably put it back in the very fancy schmancy bag, but I'll find another kind of smaller, more compact box to put it in, I think. And that way it'll be safer for travel. Maybe I'll find an old craftably tube if I have an empty one still floating around and I can put it inside that. So let me know what you think. Is this a kit that appeals to you? Have you done a Bella Sephina before? What did you think? Did you do the outside frame? Leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.